here in the opening quarter.
Second time he's done that on the opening kick.
On to attempt the extra point for the Lumberjacks. Alan Juarez out of the hold of Reese Cornish. Everybody gets set as we await the snap. It's a good bobbled snap. Cornish is going to pick it up, try to run for it. Tries a shuttle pass. So the snap was bobbled. Extra points no good. Lumberjacks are going to lead at 6-0 with 11:38 to play here in the first quarter. We've got our first score of the ball game, and we'll be back with more Lumberjack football right after this.
Needing some new furniture? Main Event Furniture in Warren at 610 North Martin Street in Warren has just received lots of new items and furniture accent pieces from Market. You'll find name brands like Mayo and Best made right here in the USA. Ashley, Serenity Sleep Mattresses, Avenue Home, and 49 West. They're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 12. Or by appointment only after hours, and deliveries available. Just go by Main Event Furniture, 610 North Martin, or call 226-6511.
When it comes to healthcare, I want the best. We all want the best. The best doctors, the latest treatments. But what if you could have all that in a caring place close to home, where your support goes back into the community? Where can you find healthcare with that level of care? Bradley County Medical Center. Hometown people taking care of our hometown.
In the first quarter, Lumberjacks strike with a 80-yard kickoff return.
Cam didn't let anything.
Juarez will kick it off. This one's going to sail, go out of the back of the end zone. So their quarterback is Christian Fitzhugh. He's a senior. Cougars are looking at 3rd down and 9. Ball is spotted at their own 21-yard line. So obvious passing situation. He'll roll to his right. Fitzhugh looking down the field. Throws. It's going to be incomplete. Cam Burks was defending on the play out here in the flat. It would have been short of the first down even if he had caught it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 9 now for the Cougars of West Helena. Warren leads at 6-0. The Cougars looking at going 3 and out. Looks like their quarterback is also their punter. He's going to back up. Warren's going to send A.J. back deep. Antonio Jordan will go back deep for the Lumberjacks, and he'll stand about midfield, maybe the Cougar 45, to await the punt. Now they mark off a penalty against Warren, a 5-yard penalty. Not going to be enough for the first down. It'll make it 4th down and 4 for the Cougars.
Never saw a signal, but
they marked off a 5-yard penalty against Warren, so here we go. They got to go for it on 4th down. Throw. It's going to be incomplete, and the Lumberjacks going to take over on downs. Boy, dangerous pass. And here early in the ball game, West Helena going for it on 4th down and long. Ball was spotted at their own, let's see, going to make it the 22-yard line. So Warren's offense will come back out onto the field leading 6-0, or come out onto the field for the first time. Warren leading 6-0. Trey Jackson's your running back. Jackson Denton, the freshman quarterback. Warren going with a bunch set on either side. All the receivers are in tight, wanting to throw. Looking, Denton throwing deep down the field for DeAndre. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. One play, 22 yards, and the Lumberjacks are going up 12-0 with 10:38 left to play here in the opening quarter. And it looks like Warren's going to go for 2 and get that extra point back if they can. All right, Warren's offense will stay on the field. 10:38 to play here in the opening quarter. Warren leads at 12-0. DeAndre ran a post pattern, and Denton threw it to him perfectly in the end zone. On the 2-point conversion, Denton gets the snap, rolling to his right, looking, throws into the end zone. It's good as it's complete to Cam Davis. And the Lumberjacks go up 14-0 here early in the ball game. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust. Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals? That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Back here in Helena, Warren leads at 14-0. Lumberjacks kick it off as they'll kick it deep, and this was fielded and returned back up over the 20, up close to the 24-yard line. And that's as far as they will get.
that scoring drive, one play, 22 yards, took 7 seconds.
Not long at all.
And you really have to question the going for it on fourth down. But they did. As Helena's offense takes field again, they're going to send trips to the wide side, single back with the quarterback, and he's going to fumble.
Picked up and return for the Lumberjacks. On the return for Warren on the scoop is Ja'Kendrick Burks. Burks is going to go in for the score. And wow, Lumberjacks go up 20-0 here. We haven't even played a minute, just a little over a minute and a half of football. So the Lumberjacks on a scoop and score by Ja'Kendrick Burks. That's a gift for a defensive lineman, isn't it?
That is a lineman's dream.
All right. Juarez is on to attempt the extra point. 20-0. 10:21 to play here in the first quarter. Warren on top. A kickoff return of 80 yards, a one-pass touchdown drive, and then a scoop and score on a fumble recovery. The kick is on its way, and it's good. 21-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We'll keep it right here and remind you that our friends at American Shifting Corporation have been in business since 1971. They've grown to be the largest transmission and rear end builders in the country. Big truck transmissions, clutches, rear ends, differentials. They work on skidders, dozers, track hoes, road graders, heavy equipment. They can do it all. Next time you have a problem, give them a call at 501-945-0878. Or you can take your parts up to 2101 East Broadway at North Little Rock. Then they can get you back on the road or in the woods quicker than anybody else in the business, because they are the best, and they do offer a 1-year, no questions asked warranty. Our friends at Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop, give them a call next time you want your car cleaned up. Maybe your boat, you're getting ready to put it up for the winter. Let them clean that up as well. 870-820-2171. That's Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop. 10:21 left to play in the opening quarter. Wow, 21-0. Lumberjacks have the lead. And here we go. A kickoff again by Juarez. This one's going to go into the end zone. No chance at a return. And once again, the Cougars are going to start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Not that it really matters, but if you look at it, Helena's best starting field position was their last possession, and it was at the 24-yard line. So 20, 24, now 20. Not great places to set up when you're behind 21-0.
Right off the bat. Their quarterback is Fitzhugh. He'll line up out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. One to throw. Fires a screen pass. It's complete. Going to be out over the line of scrimmage. He'll gain a yard. Not much there as the Lumberjack defense is all over it. Coming up to lead the way for Warren. That's going to be our buddy Jordan Ingram.
Yes.
Coming up to be the first one there.
You know, Jordan had a heck of a ball game Friday night. against Monticello. He's played well on that defensive line all year long.
Second down and a gain of 1. Second down and 9 now for the Cougars. They'll send trip receivers wide to the right. One comes wide left, empty backfield. Fitchie wanted to throw. Again, another quick hitter. This one's in and out of the hands of his intended receiver there. That's Maurice Pippin. Is a 9th grader that they moved up from last night's junior high team.
Pippin reached behind him trying to get it, but just couldn't pull it off. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Yep, 3rd and a long 9 for the Helena Cougars.
Fitzhugh again out of the shotgun. They stay empty backfield and 5 wide. Straight drop, quick screen, throws, it's complete. Warren's all over it, not going to go anywhere. There's J.D. Tillman there to make sure. And then is coming up to make the stop on him. That's going to be Trey Jackson playing out here in the defensive secondary.
About another yard, and it's going to bring up 4th and 9 again. They line up offensively, but quarterback's the punter, but he's back really too far to.
He's going to punt it away.
And he's going to punt it away. Short punt.
Off the side of his foot. It's going to hit at the 45. Take a Cougar roll across midfield down to the Lumberjack 45-yard line, and that's where Warren will start their second possession of the evening, leading 21-0. Boy, you say, wow, the only second possession? How'd they get 21 points? Well, if you joined us late, Cam Davis took a 80-yard kickoff return to start the ball game. We forced Helena into a 3-and-out. They turned, or 4-and-out actually. They turned it over at their own 22-yard line. Warren took one play to go in for the score. Their next possession resulted in a fumble, and Warren scooped it and scored it as Ja'Kendrick Burks had the scoop and score. And there you are, 21-0. Warren, we're going to see a new quarterback. That's Cam Burks. Burks is going to hand it off left side. That's going to be Jordan Ingram straight ahead across midfield. He'll be down to the 45-yard line of
5-yard pickup. So he gets it into Cougar territory. You know, if Jackson didn't, you got to be, I hope this isn't the night.
As there you go, hand it off again, Jordan. Jordan, the left side. Ingram across the 40, down inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 on that play. That last play was good for a Milton Insurance first down.
Nothing fancy, Jimmy. They're just between tackles.
For a second down and 1 now for the Lumberjacks. Rivera is in at the blocking back, the H-back. Cam Burks is your quarterback. One to throw. Burks looking, wanting to go deep. Has Antonio open, and he overthrows him. AJ was wide open behind the defenders, and you have to think Cam Burks, he hadn't played quarterback much this year, but
no,
he's a backup quarterback. He just let that one sail, and it sailed too far. 7:52 to play here in the opening quarter. Warren leads at 21-0.
On the season, was 2 of 2 for 50 yards and a touchdown.
That's back early in the season.
Early in the season.
Davis again, your quarterback. Davis going to keep it himself. Cam left side, got some room. He's inside the 30, the 25, dragging people with him inside the 15 to the 5, and not going to get in. He'll be stopped just shy of the goal line. Cam Davis on the run, another Milton Insurance first down. For all your insurance needs, give them a call at Milton Insurance at 352-2155. Warren quickly back up to the line of scrimmage on first down. Davis calling for it. He'll keep it himself right up the middle, and he's going to go, and he's in for the score. Cam Davis from 3 yards out.
Was it Cam or Burks?
Cam Burks, I'm sorry. Cam Burks. Cam Burks. He wears number 8. Davis wears number 9. So on to attempt the extra point will be Juarez. Warren leads at 27-0. 7:24 to go here in the first quarter. See if they can do better on the extra point. Better snap. Snaps down, kicks on its way, and it is good. 28-0. Lumberjacks lead it. 7:24 to play in the first period. We're back in just a moment.
Schedule a tour and see the Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Sewell Oil Company, located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the ARC limit. With locations in El Dorado, Croston, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren, or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOil.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
28-0. Lumberjacks have jumped out. We only played a half of a quarter. Warriors will kick it off. This one's fielded at the 3 and returned up over the 15. Going to be hit and dropped down right near the 20-yard line. Is on the return. Going to be Matthew Goldsberry for the Cougars. And the Lumberjacks will have them backed up at the 21-yard line.
Warren scoring drive, 5 plays, 51 yards, a minute and 32 seconds. So now the Cougars are going to try their hand at it again. This will be their fourth possession of the night. Going to run out of the pistol formation.
Fitzhugh will hand it off to his tailback. He's hit at the line, maybe lose a yard. He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage. J.D. Tillman was there along with Neo Harding to make the stop on him. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars.
Flag on the play.
So against the Cougars, a false start. So back them up 5. And it'll be 1st and 15 now for West Helena. So spot it back near the 16-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Cougars from their own 16-yard line. Warren up 28-0, 6:52 to go here in the first quarter. Fitzhugh wanting to throw, looking, fires into the flat. It's complete out over the 25, right at the 25-yard line. Making the catch there is Matthew Goldsberry. That's been his go-to receiver so far tonight. As he's going to get it back up to about the 23, just shy of the 20, make it the 24-yard line is where they'll mark it. So a gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. 1 to throw again. Fitzhugh, straight drop, in pressure, now unloads it down the field. It's going to be almost intercepted by Neandre Thomas. Neandre broke on the football. It was underthrown. He just couldn't quite get there in time.
Couldn't get there. And he was the closest man to the football.
So to bring up 3rd and long again now for West Helena. Ball spotted at their own 24-yard line. 3rd down, we'll call it 3rd and 8. They'll sow with twin receivers, wide to the right. One comes wide left. One back in the backfield. Lumberjacks showing blitz as the linebackers start cheating up from the outside. Now West Helena changes the play. They'll want to throw. Looking, fire to the sideline. It's going to be complete out here to Goldsberry. He's hit immediately by Cam Burke. And I don't think he got enough for the first down. No, he didn't. Got it out to close to the 30-yard line. No, only the 30-yard line's where they got it. Needed to get out to about the 33. So it's 4th down and 3. Actually, they mark it at the 29, David. But it's still 4th down and a long 3 now for West Helena. They're going to go for it again.
I don't think so.
Punter, or the quarterback is back. Yeah, it looks like he may be in the punting formation.
He's really too far back to be in the shotgun.
He gets the snap. He will punt it away. This one's a low, wobbly kick. Going Get a hit at the 45, take a Cougar roll again. Goes all the way down to the 45, down to the Lumberjack 40-yard line, and that's where Warren will start, 1st and 10. With 5:16 to play here in the first quarter, and Warren leading 28-0. Oh, my. Again, Lumberjacks can secure the number 1 seed out of the 8-4A with a victory here tonight. Wouldn't matter what happens next Friday night or next Thursday night at Hamburg. The Cougars are going to call a timeout. We'll keep it right here and tell you that our good friend, Dr. Kerry Pennington, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football, proud to be a part of our broadcast again here tonight. And we want to thank him for being a sponsor of Lumberjack football and helping us bring you the broadcast. And we want to thank the East Initiative, those young students up there learning to broadcast. If you're watching the live stream, hey, shoot them a little text and say, keep up the good work. They're learning how to be broadcasters. They let us tag along with our audio on the live stream, but they're the ones that's doing the work up there to bring you the video stream. So I want to say thank you to them and to Coach and to Superintendent Brian Cornish for allowing us to put our audio on with their video for your enjoyment back at home, wherever you are. Lumberjacks have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Denton is back in at the quarterback. Jackson will line up in the shotgun. Trey Jackson, the lone setback. Play action. Denton wanted to throw. Swings it out. Tremont Miller in the flat. He's out over the 40, 45. Cuts back. Still on his feet now at the 46-yard line. And finally going to be brought down about the 45. We'll see where they finally mark him down. He got up to the 46, maybe the 47. Tried to reverse his field. They got to mark him back at the 44-yard line. It's only a gain of 4.
He ran a long ways for 4 yards, didn't he?
Second down and 6 now for the Lumberjacks. We're down to 4:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Warren up 28-0. Trip receivers come wide right for Warren. Denton's going to hand it off as Trey Jackson straight ahead. Jackson across midfield. He'll be in Cougar territory as he carries it down to the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there. That's a Milton Insurance first down. Don't forget that the Medicare annual enrollment for Medicare is from now till December the 7th, and Patrick Milton can help you answer all those questions if you'll give him a call at Milton Insurance. On 1st and 10, Denton throwing over the middle, throws it just behind Tremont Miller. Trying to reach back and come up with it, but couldn't hold on. It'll be incomplete down near the 35-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Warren leads at 28-0. 4 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Score update for you. McGee's leading DeWitt 8-0 at the moment. Early in the ball game there. Big playoff implications in that one. Handoff, Trey Jackson takes it, bounces it to the outside, turns the corner. He's down close to the 45-yard line of the Cougars as he'll pick up about 5 yards on the play. They finally run him down.
Nothing up the middle. It was clogged, just bounced it outside, made it look easy.
3rd down and 5 now for the Lumberjacks. First 3rd down that they've faced here in the first quarter. Warren leading 28-0. Trip receivers come wide right. One goes wide left. That's Neandre Thomas wide to the left. You got Miller, Davis, and Jordan all split wide right on 3rd and 5. Denton wanting to throw, has all day, wanting to go deep, looking for Antonio. He's wide open at the 10, the 5, touchdown Lumberjacks. AJ with the 45-yard touchdown catch from Jackson Denton. And, David, that was another perfectly thrown ball.
That was a perfectly thrown football.
I think AJ had to slow up a half a step to wait on it to get there. But Warren goes up 34-0 here with 3:57 to go in the first quarter. Juarez is on to attempt the extra point. They missed their first one, had a bad snap and bad exchange on the snap. That was no good. One went for 2, and that's where we made up our extra point. Reese Cornish doing the holding. The snap is down. They get the kick on the way, and it is good. 35-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back after this timeout.
You might not be a celebrity, but you still can be a star. South Arkansas College in El Dorado gives you the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person you are. The star in our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. South Arkansas College in El Dorado, a place where you can shine. Visit southark.edu/info.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
35-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're in the first quarter with just under 4 minutes left to go. This one by Juarez, a line drive, carries and goes into the end zone and out the bag. No chance at a return again for the Cougars. They'll start once again, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. David, they've had their struggles so far here in the first quarter.
They have. Warren's scoring drive, however, is 3 plays, 60 yards, a minute, 19 seconds.
Yeah, 2 run plays and then a 45-yard pass play to Antonio.
But, yeah, you're right. Helena's, they blinked 3 times and turned their head, and they're going, it's 35-0.
Dontel Thomas is the lone setback. He's a freshman for the Cougars. It looks like we got a new quarterback as well, number 7. That's going to be Maurice Pippin, another freshman. So they're going to have a little growing pains going out there. 8 seconds on the play clock. They snap the football, direct snap. Going to come around the right end, and he's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. There's J.D. Tillman and Trey Jackson in on the stop for the Lumberjacks. The ball carrier that time was that freshman, number 22, Dontel Thomas. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Cougars. They'll stay with their freshman running back and quarterback. Pippin. And then number 22 is Dontel Thomas. Snap it to Pittman. He's wanting to throw. Rolling to his right. Fires complete out in the flat. Going to be a 1st down for the Cougars. They say he stepped out of bounds just before he got to the marker up at the 29-yard line. As the catch was made by number 8, that's Devon Green. He's a senior. Defending on the play for the Lumberjacks was Aaron Davis, a sophomore out there. He was a cornerback. Nice route and nice throw by the freshman quarterback. 3rd down and 1 now for the Cougars from their own 29-yard line. Pippin to get out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. He's hitting the backfield, and he's not going to get
nowhere.
Actually going to lose about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. How about 2 yards? Loss of 2. 4th down and 3 now for the Cougars. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line of West Helena. They've been going for it. It didn't matter. They punted a couple of times. They went for it on 4th down. They're going to line up and go for it here. On 4th down and a long 3. Pippin gets the snap, running to his left, in trouble, lost the football. Warren's there to sack him all the way back at the 15-yard line, it looks like, and that's going to be Woods in on the play along with Weatherspoon. You had Lewis Woods there, the linebacker, and Weatherspoon coming up to sack the quarterback. The loss is all the way back. What is that, the 20? 18?
18.
And that's where Warren will have it 1st and 10 at the Cougar 18-yard line. Warren leading 35-0 with 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. We're going to see Cam Burks back in at the quarterback. Jordan Irvin in at the tailback spot. Here comes Race Frazier on the field late, and he'll be coming out, line up there, and Warren's going to have to call a timeout, I believe. No, they're going to call the Cougars called a timeout. Okay. Warren had trouble getting enough folks out there. Here's a timeout on the field. Our score, 35-0. Lumberjacks lead it with 1:45 to play in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here and tell you that our friends at Number One Wash and Shine at 820-2171 is their phone number. They can wash about anything. Your car, your truck, your ATV, your UTV, your boat, your big truck. It doesn't matter. They do offer a pickup and delivery service as well, and they offer a senior citizens discount. So this weekend, before the rain moves in on Saturday and Sunday, get your car cleaned up. Give them a call at 870-820-2171. Don't let that dust that's all over your car that we've had from all this dry weather turn into mud. Give them a call at Number One Wash and Shine. All right, back to the action. Burks is your quarterback. Ingram, the setback. Burks wanting to throw, looking down the middle for Tremont Miller. It's complete in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. 18 yards out, and there's Cam Burks delivering a strike in the end zone. Tremont Miller hauls it in, and Warren has gone up 41-0 here with 1:25 left to play. And David, right now the clock is continuing to run. They may have already told them to start.
They've already just started running it.
Juarez will come on to attempt the extra point once again out of the hold of Reese Cornish. Yep, clock continues to run. Reese calls for the snap. Now a flag comes in, and let's see. False start on the offense. Somebody up on the line moved, and we didn't get set, so we'll back up 5 and try the extra point from instead of the 3-yard line, back from the 8-yard line, where the ball will be snapped from. It'll be from the 15-yard line. So here we go. Juarez has got plenty of leg. Left-footed, soccer-style kicker. His first year to play football. Snaps down, it kicks on its way, and it's through the uprights and good. 42-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fordyce, Arkansas once said, "It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters." Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepares for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, is one of the oldest body shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glass and Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass and Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. So the next time you need professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
42-0. Lumberjacks on top as we get set to start the second quarter, David. Last scoring drive.
One play, 18 yards, took 22 seconds.
Cam Burks hit Tremont Miller in the end zone. Again, if you joined us late, boy, you've missed a bunch.
Yeah, you've missed a whole lot.
42 points is what you've missed here in the first 12 minutes of football. Lumberjacks ran the opening kickoff back. Cam Davis took it 82 yards. It was right at 80 yards for the kickoff return. First possession by West Helena. They went 4 and out, turned it over at their own 24-yard line. Took Warren one play or two plays to get in on that first possession that they had. One play, went 22 yards. That was a pass play complete to Antonio. And then on the next possession by West Helena, they had a fumble, and it was Jakendrick Burks making the scoop and score from about 20 yards out. Anyway, Warren's gone on and opened it up to a 42-0 lead as Warren will kick it off, and Juarez puts another one in the end zone. Boy, that's going into the playoffs, David. Juarez is going to be a weapon if he can continue to do that.
That is a major weapon. We've seen it be a weapon throughout the season.
Yeah, anytime a team has to start at their own 20-yard line, something about that, you got to drive 80 yards without making a mistake or turning it over. But it gets to be demoralizing when you start every possession from down around your own 20-yard line.
You're starting at the 20, and other than the opening kickoff of each half, that means somebody scored on you.
So let's see who we got at quarterback. They're going to put the senior back in at quarterback now. That's Christian Fitzhugh. The running back, Jamarius Parker, he's a junior. He'll line up on the right side of Fitzhugh on first down. Hands it off. Parker trying to come to the edge. Gets around to the 25, 30, 35. He's going to be out close to the 34-yard line before he's finally upended there. And coming up to make the stop is David Jordan for the Lumberjacks. Monticello's up on Star City 21-7 at the moment. McGee leading DeWitt 8-7 at the end of the first quarter.
There's your ball game.
Again, a lot of playoff implications going between those ball games there. As far as seeding goes, heading into the postseason. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Fitzhugh takes the snap, picks it up. He's going to be caught in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. As that's going to be, once again, that is Ja'Kendrick Burks back there. The front four pretty much has stayed, I say the same. Ja'Kendrick plays a lot. Also up on the front is Treston Green. He plays a lot up there on that defensive line. James Carroll's a regular up there on that defensive line. But the secondary and linebackers are all underclassmen, David, for Warren right now. A loss of 5 on the play, 2nd down and 15 for the Cougars. Fitzhugh throws a wide receiver screen. Going to be all over the hands of his intended receiver and off his fingertips, incomplete. And again, Ja'Kendrick Burks was all over the quarterback, Fitzhugh. Who else we got up on the defensive line? Exmere Thomas playing the defensive end spot. 3rd down and 15 now for the Cougars. 9:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Warren leading 42-0, and they have started the clock running.
Yes, letting her run.
Fitzhugh out of the shotgun on 3rd and 15. Straight drop. Fitzhugh looking, throwing down over the middle is complete across midfield, and going to get it down to the Lumberjack 47-yard line. As running a curl pattern deep down the field. That's going to be the wide receiver, Matthew Goldsberry. They'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for the Cougars at the Lumberjack 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll quickly come back to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers to either side. They're going to hand it off to Pecker in the backfield. He's hit and going to be dropped for a loss. Wow, coming through again. I don't know how many times I've called his name already. Ja'Kendrick Burks. He was all in the backfield. The loss is all the way back to the Cougar 46-yard line. So a loss of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 17 now.
He scored a touchdown. You'd be fired up the rest of the night, too.
Yeah, scoop and score for the defensive lineman. Now he's already had 2 tackles behind the line of scrimmage for a loss on 2nd and 17. Fitzhugh, flags come in, whistles blow, and have a false start against the Cougars. So we'll back them up 5 more yards. It will remain 2nd down and be 2nd and 22. Warren leads it 42-0 here in Helena. A win here tonight assures them of the number 1 seed going into the playoffs no matter what happens next Thursday night down at Hamburg. Fitzhugh wanted to throw again. Pumps now wants to go deep down the right sideline. Throws it up. It's going to be incomplete. Defending on the play for the Lumberjacks was Aaron Davis, as he was trying to go deep down the right sideline to Trayzon Rogers. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 17. And there may have been no flag on the play. No. 3rd down and 17 now for the Cougars. Ball spotted at their own 41-yard line. They need to get to the Lumberjack 37 for the first down. They'll go with twin receivers on either side. Fitzhugh stays at the quarterback spot. 3rd and long. He's straight drop. Here comes the pressure from the outside. He unloads it, gets it down the field, and the crowd's going to be batted down and knocked away, incomplete. Getting a hand up there on it for the Lumberjacks and knocking it down. I got number 22. That is Deshaun Adams. So Deshaun with the deflection. And
brings up 4th down, 4th and 20. Looks like they're lined up to punt.
Fitzhugh will get the snap. Gets the punt off. Warren had no one back deep. It takes a Cougar rolls. It'll hit it to 30, go inside the 30, 25, down to the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. And that's where the Lumberjacks will have it here with 5:32 to play in the first half, and Warren leading 42-0. We've seen a lot of substitutes already in the ball game for the Lumberjacks, and I'm sure we'll see some more.
Especially with that clock running.
Again, our friends at Milton Insurance in Fordyce, for all your insurance needs, give Patrick or Skip Milton a call at 352-2155. Don't forget about the Medicare annual enrollment. Goes on now through the December the 7th, and Patrick Milton can help you figure out what's best for you and the coverage you need. Give them a call at 352-2155. On first down, Lumberjacks will hand it off as Jackson Denton is still in at quarterback now, or back in at the quarterback spot. Not sure who the running back was. It's going to be Weatherspoon. Cody Weatherspoon. I guess he's a backup to the backup running back.
I think.
About third.
You know, he played a lot last year at running back.
Yeah. No gain on that last play. It'll be second down 10. Weatherspoon will stay in the backfield. He'll line up on the left side of Jackson Denton. Denton wanting to throw, rolling right, now looking, finally throws it away. Had a receiver going down on a post, one out in the flat. Closest one to it for the Lumberjacks was Ren Reap.
We've got a flag on the far side.
Down to 3:52 left to play in the first half. It is 42-0. Warren on top. See what the flag was about. They hadn't marked off any penalties yet. And they're going to mark it off against Warren. That's a 5-yard penalty. Had to be a procedure call, a false start. So it'll be second down and 15 now for the Lumberjacks as they'll repeat second down. Twin receivers come wide left. It's going to be Harley White coming wide left along with Ren Reap. Didn't want to throw, throws it to Wren. It's complete. Reap makes the catch out at the 20-yard line. He's going to get about the penalty yardage back. He's going to bring up third down, a gain of 6 on the play. It'll be third down and 9. So third down and 9 now for the Lumberjacks. Jackson Denton still your quarterback. Weatherspoon's the running back. So third and long for the Lumberjacks from their own 20-yard line. Leading 42-0. Denton calling for the snap. Gets it. Straight drop. Sets up. Goes deep down the right sideline. Throws it up in the air. And it's going to be intercepted down at the 40-yard line of West Helena.
Pass is intercepted.
Pass was intended down, it looked like 26.
86.
No, that's not right.
Was it Reap?
Trying to catch the number. It's on the far side coming 29. That is Aaron Woodard. Pass was intended for him. It was overthrown just a little bit. The defender for West Helena was able to break on it, make the interception. Warren still leads at 42-0 now with 1:55 left to play here before halftime with the clock running here in West Helena. The Lumberjacks playing a lot of younger players. Fitzhugh will be your quarterback. Patton, the running back. Fitzhugh wanting to throw. Fitzhugh looking, going deep down the middle of the field. Throws it up. Going to be incomplete. Pass intended down there for Devin Green. Defending on the play for the Lumberjacks is David Jordan. Getting to see some action here for the Lumberjacks defensively.
Helena so far has thrown the football 15 times, completed 6.
Second down and 10 now for the Cougars. They'll go with twin receivers to either side. Fitzhugh straight drop. Looking. Fires over the middle. This one's caught out near midfield. It's going to be Goldsberry with the catch. He'll be brought down immediately right there at midfield. Is coming up to make the stop on him for Warren's Aaron Woodard. But they'll move the chains, and that'll be a first down with under a minute to go here before halftime. And Warren up 42-0. Cougars are going to call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Remind you that our friends at American Shifty Corporation were founded in 1971. They've grown to be the largest transmission and rear end builders in the country. They can work on big truck transmissions, clutches, rear ends, differentials, skidders, dozers, track hose. It doesn't matter. Heavy equipment, big truck. They can get you back on the road or back in the woods quicker than anybody else because they have become the best rear end builder in the country and transmission rebuilder in the country. Give them a call next time you're broke down at 501-945-0878 or go by and see them at 2101 East Broadway in North Little Rock. And number one, wash and shine. If you need your car, your boat, your truck, anything cleaned up, your golf cart, you don't want to wash it, just give them a call at 870-820-2171. They can do a wash job, a complete detail. They do a good job, too. They can take care of all your car wash needs. That's number one, wash and shine. All right, Helena called the timeout. We're back to action. Trip receivers go wide left. Warren leading 42-0. Fitzhugh, straight drop. Little pressure up the middle. They throw the screen. It's complete. Warren's not there to knock it down. Lewis Woods is there to knock down the receiver for no gain on the play. Lewis didn't bite on the
He didn't bite at all. He had it.
No gain. Second down and 10. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. West Helena calls the play. That's straight drop by Fitzhugh. Steps up. Hit as he releases the football. It's in the air for a jump ball. It's going to be incomplete. Defending on the play for the Lumberjacks again down there is David Jordan. Pass was intended for Devin Green. Clock will run, and that's going to be the end of the first half. I don't think West Helena has any more timeouts remaining. 42-0. Teams will head toward the locker room here in Helena, Arkansas. West Helena, Arkansas. I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside David King. Don't forget our friends at Milton Insurance. For all your insurance needs, give them a call at 352-2155. That's 352-2155 is the number to call. We're headed to halftime. Lumberjacks have a 42-0 lead over the Cougars of West Helena. We'll come back with our halftime show. I got some scores to update you on. We'll tell you more about that when we return in just a moment.
Feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Jeff Wardlaw has spent the last decade protecting our way of life, the right to bear arms, protecting the unborn, supporting our first responders, advocating economic development. Jeff Wardlaw, man of faith, family man, businessman. Re-elect Jeff Wardlaw, state representative. He knows and shares our values. Paid for by the Wardlaw campaign. With secure checking from First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton, you can enjoy these benefits: unlimited account access, ID theft protection, cellular telephone protection, travel and leisure discounts, gas and gift cards, shopping rewards. It's all available with secure checking benefits from First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Just call 226-2601. First State Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
We're at halftime here in West Helena. It's 42-0. The Lumberjacks have the lead over the West Helena Cougars here this evening. Been pretty much whatever Warren wanted to do, hasn't it?
Yeah. Plus a few things they did that they didn't know they wanted to do.
Looking at some scores from around the area, Monticello was leading Star City 21-7. Our score there. You can listen to that broadcast on KHBM 93.7. Matt Birch has the call there. And McGee and DeWitt, boy, this was a nail-biter, 15-15 in the second quarter. I believe that ball game is in McGee, I think, tonight. And but anyway, big implication there. McGee tried to hang on at least to the number 5 seed, possibly the number 4 seed coming out of the 8-4A. DeWitt right now, with a win tonight, could secure the number 2 seed. But a loss tonight would, boy, put a spiral in things, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
For that second, third, fourth, and fifth seed going into the postseason play. We're here at halftime. Our score is 42-0. The Lumberjacks have the lead over the Cougars. We'll take another break. Come back and tell you more at halftime in just a moment.
The reason you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Motor Company in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArcLaMess without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today. Ryburn Motor Company, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Motor Company, proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
Shop the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale and save prices good through Sunday. You'll find large pumpkins, just $3.98 each. RS hot dogs, 12-ounce package, 88 cents. St. Louis-style pork ribs, single slab, $2.48 a pound. Essential everyday vegetable or canola oil, gallon jug, just $9.98. Pepsi and Pepsi products, 2-liter bottles are 3 for $5. And essential everyday vegetables and tomatoes, 15-ounce can, 88 cents. Shop the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale and save.
The year was 1887. The average wage in the United States was 13 cents an hour, and milk cost just 28 cents per gallon. That same year, Union Bank opened its doors for business. This is Randy Rawls at Union Bank. A lot has changed over the past 135 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to you, our customers, and our community to provide fast, friendly service for all your banking needs. So call me at 226-2035 or come by one of our many convenient locations and let us show you why we've been in business for so many years. Union Bank, growing with you for over 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, new or used, see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
We're at halftime here in West Helena, 42-0. The Lumberjacks have the lead over the Cougars here at halftime. And again, Monticello was leading Star City that ball game in the second quarter, 21-7. McGee and DeWitt were all tied at 15-15. You can check out those games on our sister station, KHBM 93.7. Or you can check out the McGee game on KXSA 103.1. Let's look around the 4A, around the state, and see who's winning and losing. The scores that we have for you tonight. Elkins is up on Gentry, 34-0. Not a surprise there.
No.
Ozark up on Gravett by 1, 14-13. Score there. And then Harding Academy. Well, here's a big one. Harding Academy, 27. Heber Springs, nothing.
Not really a great surprise.
But maybe the margin.
Maybe the margin. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I would expect Harding Academy to win. Coach Van Pascal's up there at at Heber Springs his first year there, but still 27-0. Stuttgart and Lonoke, I have no score on. Let's see. Highland leading Jonesboro West Side 23-0. Other scores: Clinton up on Lamar 7-0. Haskell Harmony Grove 14-12 over Mayflower. Nashville leading Malvern 14-7 in the second quarter. That would be an upset.
That would be an upset.
And that would throw a
kink in the
7-4A, on the number one seeding. And I think Malvern has Nashville this week. I think they have Arkadelphia to wrap up the season next week.
Wow.
So that's
Nightmare Alley, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Dumas was up on Cross at 7-0. DeWitt and McGee, as we said, tied 15-15. So Monticello up on Star City 21-7. Arkadelphia was playing a non-conference game tonight. They're playing Fordyce. It's 13-7 is the score there. But yeah, that could be big implications. We were looking at the brackets earlier today, or I don't know if you've looked at them yet. But Warren gets the number one seed with the win here tonight. We've guaranteed 3 games at home. Then you'll be on the road the day after Thanksgiving.
Unless we don't face the number one seed.
Well, you possibly, but you'd have to think the number one seed out of the 7 is going to win out.
Yeah.
And so the day after Thanksgiving, Warren would probably be on the road to either Malvern, Arkadelphia, or Nashville. Seems like it's...
Would it be the day after Thanksgiving or the following week?
I'd have to look, see. It'd be the 4th week of the playoffs. So what is that?
I don't know. Let's look.
The first one's on the 10th of November.
Okay.
Second playoff will be on the 17th. That'd be the 24th, the 3rd week. It'd be the week after that. Actually,
it would be December the 1st.
As that's when you would probably be on the road. But Warren should have 3 games at home if they were to keep winning.
Right.
And then you look at either playing the number one seed out of the 7-4A, more than likely, which either could be Malvern, Arkadelphia, or Nashville if things go the way they're going tonight. There on those games. But that's all speculation. We got a lot of football. We still got another regular season game next Friday night.
We do.
Although it will not matter as far as implications go and seeding goes. It'll matter to the Lumberjacks to keep that perfect record going.
You keep your perfect record, and should you lose, you have to share the conference title, don't you? Technically one-loss record, but you get the number one seed.
If DeWitt would be the only other team you'd share it with, I believe. Right. They've got one loss unless they were to lose tonight. To McGee.
And then we could just all stay home next Friday night.
Lumberjacks have a lead here at halftime, 42-0 our score. Warren on top. Hey, I need to remind you that the Warren Donald W. Reynolds YMCA radio auction's coming up next Friday. We'll start around 9 o'clock and go most of the day till we auction off all the items. You know how we do it. We'll publish some numbers next week when they get those cell phone numbers secured, the numbers that you can call, but you got to call it in. That's the only way you can get a bid in on the items that we have. Every 15 minutes we sell off an item and help us raise money for the Donald W. Reynolds YMCA. That's next week. I'm not sure how many years we've been doing that radio auction. Been a long time, though. And, even David helped start that back years ago when he was at the YMCA. We got things going. First project, the money that we did was cover the ditch down at the Little League ball field. So
on Elm Street.
Yeah, so if you know how long ago that's been done.
Excuse me, Walnut Street.
Yeah. If you know how long ago that's been done, that's how long we've been doing the radio auction. We want to say we're just proud to be a part of it and proud for all the sponsors and all the merchants and everybody that donates to that auction to make it possible. Right here on KWRF 105.5. And our goal is $10,000 each year. So if you will, next Friday, please call in and help us reach our goal to raise $10,000 for the YMCA next Friday. Of course, we'd like to beat that if we could, but we always set a goal, and that's our goal each year. 42-0 here at halftime. The Lumberjacks lead the West Helena Cougars. We'll take a break. David's figured up all the numbers, and we'll come back and tell you how the stats line up for you when we return in just a moment.
Let the Main Event Salon at 610 North Martin in Warren make you feel great about yourself and look good doing it. At Main Event, they do facials, manicures, pedicures, spa shampoo, massages, hair extensions, and the latest hair fashions. You'll find gifts by Merle Norman, Hobo, Myra, and beautiful jewelry. Call 226-6900 to make an appointment, and walk-ins are welcome. Feel great about yourself and look good doing it at Main Event.
Sometimes it's just a close call, but accidents do happen at home, on the road, at work, or school. When they do, it's great to have excellent medical care right here in our community. We have a fully trained and experienced staff ready 24/7 in the event of any emergency. Standing by, close by. Bradley County Medical Center, hometown people taking care of our hometowns.
Do you want access to your money at the touch of a button? Warren Bank and Trust Company has 6 ATM locations to serve you. At the West Warren Bank, Warren Motor Bank, the Hermitage Bank, inside Bradley County Medical Center, Super Value Foods, and the Mad Butcher. You can also enjoy 24-hour convenience with their internet banking at www.warrenbanktrust.com. Service at your fingertips with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Member, Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Member, FDIC. Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals? That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Lumberjacks lead it 42-0 here at halftime as the West Helena Cougar Band performs for the crowd here this evening. David, you've got to look at all the numbers here in the first half, and then we'll try to go back and recap the scoring for the folks listening.
Okay, you got Warren's leading rusher, Ingram, 3 carries, 48 yards. Jackson, 2 for 12. Burks, 1 for 5 and a touchdown. Weatherspoon, 1 for no yards. Passing, Denton, 4 of 6, 1 interception, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. Burks, 1 of 2. 18 yards and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Miller, 2 catches, 22 yards, a touchdown. AJ, 1 catch, 45 yards, a touchdown. Thomas, 1 catch, 22 yards, a touchdown. Reap, 1 catch for 6 yards. Warren has rushed for 65, thrown for 95, 160 yards total offense. We've ran 15 offensive plays for 160 yards total offense. Been penalized twice for 10 yards. Had the football 6 minutes and 47 seconds of the first half. But let me clarify that. If you remember, they started running the clock in the second quarter. So Warren had 1 possession that the clock never stopped. So kind of sketchy there. But now the Warren defense or the Helena offense, whichever you prefer, minus 10 yards rushing, 47 yards passing, a total of 37 yards total offense on 26 plays, penalized twice for 10 yards, had the football 7 minutes and 13 seconds.
Just to kind of rehash the scoring for you here in the first half, if I can remember all of it. Opened the ball game, Cam Davis took it a little over 80 yards for a kickoff return, and it was a pretty spectacular run, David. He started up the middle, hit to the Warren sideline, reversed his field at midfield.
It came to the far sideline, near sideline.
Picked up a couple of blocks and was able to take it the 82 yards the distance for the score. Warren went up 6-0. The point after attempt was no good. First possession by West Helena. They go 4 and out at their own 22-yard line. They tried it on 4th down and 8, turned the ball over on downs, took Warren 1 play to find Antonio Jordan in the end zone for the touchdown. Warren went for 2, made it 14-0. Then the next possession for West Helena resulted in a scoop and score by the Lumberjacks as The big defensive lineman, Ja'Kendrick Burks, had a 20-yard scoop and score. And just like that, Warren was up 21-0. And we'd played about a minute and a half of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Warren forced them to punt on their next possession, drove it 60 yards. And this time it was Neandre Thomas with a pass in the end zone for the touchdown. Warren went up 28-0. What was the next drive?
Helena punted. Warren came back 3 plays, 60 yards, a touchdown. Helena turned it over on downs. Warren went 1 play, 18 yards for a touchdown.
That one was Tremont Miller, I believe.
Right. Helena punted. Then Warren had the football for 3 minutes and 27 seconds and had an interception on 3rd and long, which was amounted to a punt. And then the half ran out on Helena.
42-0 our score here at the half as both teams start to make their way back out onto the field. And the clock started running midway through the second quarter. The coaches for Helena said, let's go ahead and run the clock and get this thing over with. And that's going to be the case in the second half. So we want to thank our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Again, those of you watching the live stream understand they had some technical difficulties earlier. They seem to have gotten those straightened out. But thank those students. They're up there learning. That's the East Initiative, student-led organization. The students are learning how to broadcast and video stream. And we want to thank Brian Cornish, Superintendent of the Warren School District, the school board for allowing us to tag our audio onto the video stream so that you can enjoy it wherever you are. And we want to thank you for listening. Thank our sponsors for making it possible to be here tonight, including Dr. Carrie Pennington, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football, Milton Insurance, Number 1 Wash and Shine, American Shifty Corporation, and all the other sponsors that we have for Lumberjack football almost each and every year. Everybody's been dedicated and helping support them. You know, we've been bringing you Lumberjack football probably started before I started at the stations and before David did. David's been involved about 39 years doing Lumberjack football. I haven't been quite that long here at Lumberjack football. I took a little bit of time out when my sons played and didn't do the play-by-play then, but I've probably got 35 years or something like that. I got about 40 years in high school football because I did Hermitage for years.
Yeah.
Hermitage football. And, of course, on Saturdays for the last 23 years, I've been doing the University of Arkansas at Monticello. We'll leave here tonight and travel to northwest Arkansas and then end up in Shawnee, Oklahoma for a 2 o'clock kickoff tomorrow from Oklahoma Baptist University. The Boll Weevils taking on the Bison of Oklahoma Baptist. We'll have the broadcast on our sister station, KHPM 93.7 FM. We'll take a break. We'll come back and look like we're going to start the second half when we return in just a moment.
For short-term rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information.
Sewell Oil Company, located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the ArkLaMette. With locations in El Dorado, Croston, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOil.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
You might not be a celebrity, but you still can be a star. South Arkansas College in El Dorado gives you the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person you are. The star in our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. South Arkansas College in El Dorado, a place where you can shine. Visit southark.edu/info.
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal lets you choose from the Sonic Cheeseburger, Chicken Sandwich, or Footlong Chili Cheese Coney. Any two for $7. So you can mix and match a deliciously melty Sonic Cheeseburger and a crispy chicken sandwich with the perfect amount of pickles. Or you can pair that brioche-topped chicken sandwich with the Footlong Chili Cheese Coney you've been craving. Either way, you'll get 2 mouth-watering Sonic items for one great price. It might be the greatest pairing since cherry and limeade. Sonic 2 for $7 deal. Tax not included. See menu for details. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Warren will kick it off to start the second half. It's kicked and be picked up about the 3-yard line. Returning it is going to be Devin Green. He'll get it back up close to the 20-yard line. A 17-yard return. See where they mark him down. At the 21-yard line possibly is where they'll mark it. As we just get started, Warren leads it 42-0 here to start this third quarter. And again, the clock will be running for the second half as the Cougars will have it 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line to start their first possession here in the second half. See who they go with. They're going to stay with the senior at quarterback. That's Fitzhugh. The running back is number 5, Jamarius Parker. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Trip receivers go wide left. Fitzhugh looking right, wanting to throw, has time, throws it deep down the field. This one's going to be dropped by the defenders for the Lumberjacks. He had 2 of them back there. Number 13, that is David Jordan.
I think Jordan knocked it away from
Aaron Davis.
Aaron Davis got a little hand on it and it messed it up for Davis.
Yeah. So fall incomplete out near midfield and bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Cougars. 2nd and 10 for the Cougars from their own 21-yard line. Again, Fitzhugh stays in the shotgun. Trip receivers again go wide left. This time he's going to hand it off. Parker left side, strung out along the line of scrimmage. He's not going anywhere, and he's going to go down. Maybe a loss of a yard on the play. Warren strung it out, brought him down.
More than a loss of 1. What, is that 4 or 5?
Number 5 ran the football?
No, I mean the loss.
Oh, the loss? Yeah, you're right. It's all the way back to the 17-yard line. So a loss of 4 on the play. The defensive end over there for Warren that time that strung it out, I believe number 27, Exmir Thomas, doing a good job on the defensive line. 3rd and long. Wanting to throw, looking deep down the middle of the field. This one is going to be picked off and returned up to the 45, back to the Lumberjack, or back to the Cougar 40-yard line. And Aaron Davis playing safety back there, just played center field. That one was thrown up for grabs, and Davis comes down with it. Warren will have it 1st and 10 at the Cougar 40-yard line, as we're already down to 9 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 42-0, Lumberjacks with the lead. Been all Warren in the first half. If you joined us late, they scored a kickoff return, had a scoop and score on a fumble recovery, and then the other touchdowns were just routine 1, 2, and I think the longest drive was 6 plays. Wanting to throw, Lumberjacks looking over the middle is going to be incomplete. Our quarterback is Kobe Pope, 5'9", 140-pound junior. He tried to get it down the field, tried to get it to Braden Smith, and it falls incomplete. 2nd down, 10 for the Lumberjacks. Ball spotted at the Cougar 40-yard line. Here we go. Again, Pope, your quarterback for the Lumberjacks. Wanting to throw again. Wide receiver screen, underthrows it. Trying to get it out there. That was Mason Wardlaw who was waiting on it. He had a blocker in front of him.
Yeah.
Blaze Fellows was going down the field to block for him, but pass is underthrown. The running back is Colin Cross. You know, Warren doesn't have a junior varsity team that plays, or B team, what they used to call it, but these are some of the younger players getting some pretty good experience here tonight. Handoff is going to go right side, hitting the backfield, going to be dropped for a loss. As that's going to be Colin Cross, who had nowhere to go when he turned the corner. They're going to mark it all the way back at the 44-yard line, so a loss of 4 on the play. 42-0, Lumberjacks have the lead. Sportsmanship rule went into effect. The coaches made it start for West Helena midway through the second period, so we've had a running clock here most of the night. Pope wanted to throw, steps up in the pocket, deep down the field, overthrows his receiver. It's going to be incomplete. Should have been intercepted. It was right in the hands of a Cougar defender back there, and he just dropped the football.
Nope, yeah, but I think he's
going to rule it a catch?
He's going to rule it a catch.
Okay. He waved incomplete. The official did. And this official was trying to spot it up here for Warren at the line of scrimmage, but the other official says, no, but let's give it back to Helena. So they will rule it an interception. And the Cougars will take over 1st and 10. Ball's going to be spotted at their own 23-yard line. With 6:12 to play here in the third quarter, Warren leading 42-0. Fitzhugh stays in at quarterback for the Cougars. They got the freshman running back, number 22. That is Dontrell Thomas. On 1st and 10, Fitzhugh hands it off Thomas. Thomas cuts it back against the grain. He's out over the 30. He's going to be out close to the 34-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 11 and a first down. Coming up to make the stop for Warren is Jude Cathy, a sophomore. Coming up to make the stop. See if we can tell you who's all out there for Warren defensively. I'll try to run that down for you. Who's up on the line? Fitzhugh bobbled the snap. He's in trouble. He's caught in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Oh, back at the 35-yard line. All right, let's see who all we got out there defensively. They got James Carroll. Number 65 is Treston Green up on the defensive line. Number 65, that is Treston. Yeah, Treston. 55 for Warren is Contravius Stark. Over on the other defensive end side is Exmere Thomas. Fitzhugh wanting to throw. Fires, it's complete. Shy of the 40-yard line. Going to be at the 39-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 4, maybe 3 on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 7 now for the Cougars. Let's see, the linebackers for Warren. I have Aaron Woodard, Braden Smith's up there. I'll try to get the other couple of linebackers for you. On 3rd and long, Cougars wanting to throw again. Fires into the sideline. Ball tipped in the air and then caught by a Cougar at the midfield. It'll be a first down for West Helena. Ball went off of the intended receiver and right into the hands of Matthew Goldsberry. Made the catch. Let's see. I see number 16 for Warren. That is Jude Cathy. He's playing an outside linebacker. You still got Lewis Woods. He's just a sophomore, so he's still out there, but he's a starter a lot. Handoff. Going to go to the tailback. Caught in the backfield. Braden Smith got him. Going to drop him for the loss. Back at the 46-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Warren thought they had another scoop.
Yeah.
But thought it was a fumble. Was trying to pick it up.
Trying to get up and go with it, but not quite.
Blaze Fellows is in the secondary. Also back there is Aaron Davis, who had that interception a moment ago. And then here on this near side to us, that's going to be David Jordan in the secondary. All right, 2nd down and 14, almost 15. Fitzhugh. Straight drop, wanting to throw again, looking, has time, goes deep down the left sideline, throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete. Nice defensive play there by Aaron Davis. He got turned around just in time to knock it down. Maurice Pippin was the intended receiver.
Did a good job.
Yeah. 42-0, Lumberjacks lead it. Clock running with 2:33 left to play here in the third quarter. There was a 5-yard penalty against the Lumberjacks offsides.
Okay.
So instead of 3rd and 14 or 3rd and 15, now the down marker, wait a minute, they're going to bring it back.
He misspotted it.
He spotted it at the line of scrimmage, didn't
he went and looked at it, and
now they'll mark it back. It'd be 3rd and 15. I didn't see a flag, but they spotted it up at the original line of scrimmage.
He might have spotted it the first down marker.
3rd down and 15 for the Cougars. Straight drop, throwing over the middle, has a man in and out of his hands down to the Lumberjack 45-yard line. That was a good thrown ball. The receiver just couldn't hold on to it.
Well thrown ball. The receiver let the ball get into his body.
M.J. Gibson, another one of those ninth graders they moved up. So it'll be 4th down and 15 for the Cougars as we're down to 1:29 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Warren leading 42-0. And the Cougars look like they're going to line up and go for it again.
Why not?
Play clock's down to 10. They go empty backfield and 5 wide. And now the Cougars going to have to call a timeout. With that timeout, we'll keep it right here. Remind you that our friends at American Shifty Corporation have been in business since 1971. They've grown to be the largest transmission and rear end builder in the country. If you're in the big trucking business, heavy equipment operator, logging woods, write this number down, 501-945-0878. They can get you back on the road or in the woods quicker than anybody else. They offer a no questions asked 1-year warranty. They will come pick up your parts and take them back to their shop on East Broadway in North Little Rock and fix it. Your transmission, they can bring it back to you. You can put it back in your rig and be back on the road or back at work quicker than anybody else can do it. That's American Shifty Corporation. Number 1 Wash and Shine. You need your car cleaned up? Give them a call. 7 days a week they're open. Call them at 820-2171. They can do just a wash job or a complete detail. That's Number 1 Wash and Shine. All right. Helena called the timeout. They're going to come back to the field with 5 wide. The quarterback is Fitzhugh. Warren will bring 4, drop 7 back in coverage. They throw down the field, batted down at the last second. Now a flag's going to come in. They're going to call a defensive pass interference on Blaze Fellows.
I think that was more of a sympathy call than a true one.
So that'll be an automatic first down. As they'll come back and mark the penalty off against the Lumberjacks. It'll stay with the Cougars. They'll mark it all the way down to the Lumberjack 40-yard line. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from the Lumberjack 40-yard line. First time they've crossed midfield.
I was about to say first time crossed midfield.
1st and 10 Cougars. Fitzhugh wanting to throw again. Dumps it off to the back out of the backfield. Makes a man miss. Cuts it up. He's at the 30. Got to be down to the 32-yard line before he's finally brought down. It'll be another first down. As time has expired at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's 42-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're headed for the final 12 minutes of football, and it'll be a fast one. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Vehicle accident, take it to James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren. James Glass and Body Shop has been in the auto body repair business longer than anybody else in town and can make your vehicle look like new again. James Glass and Body Shop is the full-service glass shop in Warren. They can custom cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you. In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649. Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Back here in Helena, the Lumberjacks lead it 42-0 as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Just for what it's worth, Helena has 14 yards total offense, And Lumberjacks have -4 for the third quarter.
Third quarter. A lot of fresh jerseys out there for the Lumberjacks. A lot of younger players getting a lot of experience here tonight.
And of the rushing attempts for Helena, they only have one attempt that was positive yards.
They'll go with trip receivers wide to the right. Ball spotted at the Lumberjack 27-yard line. Fitzhugh wanting to throw, fires it down the field. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it out there in the flat to Maurice Pippin. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Cougars. Warren scored 42 unanswered points in the first. Now, they've had 35 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then led 42-0 at halftime. As it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for the Cougars.
Nope, all of Warren's points were first quarter.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yes.
All 42 points.
Second quarter didn't last long enough to score.
They scored 21 with a minute and a half gone. Fitzhugh looking toward the end zone, has a man, it's caught. He dropped it in the end zone. And they say he bobbled it going across the end zone. He had a man open, that was Dontel Thomas. He caught it, but never had possession of it, and then fumbled it in the end zone. The official right there, he's close, a lot closer than we are.
Oh, yeah.
He ruled it incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 now for the Cougars. As we go under 10 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter, Warren leading 42-0. Twin receivers will go to either side. Don't forget, Warren's got one final regular season game. It's next Thursday night down at Hamburg. There's a pass down the field. Going to be picked off. It was tipped in the air, and Lumberjacks will pick it off. Trying to see who came up with the interception for the Lumberjacks. I believe it's going to be number 13. That is David Jordan. As he comes up with the interception. I lost my chair off the back of the podium here, off this ledge. I'm glad it wasn't me falling off.
Yeah, I've been scared to move.
Yeah, I'm good. Last score we had, Monticello was leading Star City 21-7. McGee and DeWitt were both tied at 15-15. You can listen to those ball games, the McGee game on KXSA 103.1, or you can listen to the Monticello game on KHBM 93.7. Pope, your quarterback, going to hand it off over the left tackle. He's going to get a yard, maybe 2 out of it. Let's see who the ball carrier was that time, number 33 for the Lumberjacks. That is Kylan Cross. They give him a gain of 1. So 2nd down and 9. Pope again out of the shotgun for the Lumberjacks, wanting to throw. Pope in trouble. Steps up out of the pocket, going to take off. He's running it himself, caught from behind as he'll get it back out close to the 16-yard line. Going to be a nice run there, though, by Pope. Pope's a sophomore. Kobe Pope, I'll make him a junior. 5'9", 140 pound. Getting to play some quarterback here. You know, for those teams that ran the scout team quarterbacks all season long through 2-a-days and stuff, this is reward.
This is their reward.
Getting to play. Pope on 3rd down. Keeps it himself, fakes it, goes around the left end. He's got the first down. That's a Milton Insurance first down as he crosses out over the 30, or over the 25, make it out close to the 28-yard line. But I believe that'll move the chains and be a Milton Insurance first down. For all your insurance needs, give them a call at 352-2155. They're located at 314 North Spring Street in Fordyce. It's Patrick and Skip Milton. Milton Insurance. Give them a call. 7:25 to play in the game. Clock continues to run. 42-0. Warren with the lead. 1st and 10. This time, Pope going to hand it off up the middle again. That is Kylan Cross. Cross will carry it out over the 30, out to the 32-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play, we'll call it. 2nd down and 4. Wardlaw comes wide to the right along with Blaze Fellows. One receiver goes wide left. Wanting to throw it. Pope looks into the sideline, has it complete to Braden Smith. He's out across the 40, the 45, midfield, still on his feet in Cougar territory as he carry it all the way down to the 35-yard line before he's finally bumped out of bounds.
Nice run after the catch.
Braden Smith, a junior, 5'9", 158 pounds, moved the chains, another Milton Insurance first down. 42-0, Lumberjacks have the lead. They'll come back up, 6:18 to play in the game. Get on the ball. Everybody gets set, twin receivers to either side. Pope again calling for the snap. Pope going to quarterback, keep it himself, trying to get to the edge. They have him contained. He's not going to get it back maybe about to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Maybe a gain of 1. Coming up to make the stop on him was Matthew Goldsberry. No gain on the play, so we'll call it 2nd down and 10 now for the Lumberjacks. And it is 8:31. Monticello's up 28-7 over Star City.
What about McGee?
I hadn't got another score on that one yet. We'll try to get that as quickly as we can.
We're so far ahead of everybody.
On 2nd down and 10, Pope looking, wanting to throw, fires it, has a man open to complete. A flag comes in, is making the catch for the Lumberjacks is Ren Reap. That's his 2nd catch of the night.
Bring it back. Yeah. It'll be holding.
42-0. Lumberjacks have the lead over the Cougars here in Helena, holding the call against Warren. So we'll back it up. And replay, 2nd down. All right, 2nd down and 20. So spot the football back at the Cougar 43-yard line. Down to 4:35 left to play. We need to thank Dr. Pennington for being a sponsor of Lumberjack football again this season. Proud to be a sponsor of Lumberjack football. Pope going to hand it off. Cross, big hole, carries it inside the 40 down to the 35. He'll get it back to about the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 11 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 9 now for Warren, as they'll spot it down at the 38-yard line, make it the 33-yard line of West Helena. This is a grass turf, so it's hard to see those.
It is really hard to see.
See the hash marks. Pope wanting to throw, going deep, looking for Braden Smith. Has him, and he drops it. Oh. Braden puts his hands up on his helmet, covers up his ears. He knew that was 6 points, but he couldn't hold on to it. So Warren will look at 4th down and 9. Warren has not punted on the night. Kind of in no man's land right here from the 33-yard line of the Cougars. Going to leave their offense out there of 3:20 and clock continuing to run. Pope going to go back. Kobe goes back into the shotgun formation. On 4th down, looking, throwing a wheel route down the left sideline. Going to be incomplete, intended for Ren Reap. Warren will turn it over on downs at the Cougar 33-yard line. DeWitt's up on McGee, 29-15. Now the score there. With the win tonight, DeWitt pretty much assures himself of a number 2 seed. The win here tonight going to assure Warren of the number 1 seed. But then you still got the 3, 4, and 5 seeds, and that's what McGee's playing for, Crossett's playing for, and Monticello playing for. With a win tonight, Monticello almost guarantees himself the number 3 spot. Heading into the playoffs, 1 regular season game remaining for them. Star City finishes up their season tonight. Monticello was leading them 21-7. Last score I had on the Monticello score Monticello up on Star City. All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 33. Fitzhugh wanting to throw. Fires to Goldsberry. He's complete across midfield into Lumberjack territory. He'll carry it down to the 46-yard line, and then a couple of Lumberjacks finally bring him down. That'll be a first down for the Cougars, however, down at the Lumberjack 46-yard line. 1st and 10 with 1:40 left to play in the game. 42-0. Lumberjacks led that at the end of the first quarter. On 1st and 10, Cougars want to throw again. Fitzhugh looking again over the middle. This one is tipped and going to be intercepted. Getting a hand on it. Getting a hand on it, deflecting it was Jude Cathy. Coming up with the interception, Aaron Davis. That's his second interception.
That's his second.
Here in the second half. So Warren gets the football back with 1:09 and the clock running. Back at the their own 34-yard line. Warren's offense will come out, and technically they'll have to snap the football one time, it looks like. There's 10:58 left in the third on that score from DeWitt and McGee. So still a lot of time in that football game, but DeWitt's out by 2 scores, 29-15. Pope hands it off to Cross. Cross left side, carries it out over the 35, out to the 37-yard line. He'll be down there. And Warren does not have to snap the football, and they're not. That's going to be your football game here from Helena. Took us an hour and 36 minutes to play a football game. Lumberjacks get the win, 42-0 here on the road. They'll head to Hamburg next week, try to keep that perfect season going as they improve to 9-0 on the year. And they'll head to Hamburg next Thursday night. We'll be on the air next Thursday night for the final game of the regular season. Then on Friday is the YMCA radio auction. So I hope you'll join us for that next Friday. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back and wrap this one up here from West Helena in just a moment.